Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Kings! Set. Real. Regular. Stop.
From the 43. This is hauled in by on the right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Regular.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180. Up. Pistol.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch being left side by Luka. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. It's complete. This is Anguka. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
This is Irving on 2nd. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
What's up? 180. What's up?
They go to him again. And he's not going to be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Raiders got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's Genty underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Smith. In by his back here, it's Genty. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Smith's going to throw again. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Smith on 1st down. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And again, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Raiders getting their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Raiders.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders get their first point of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go, play fake here with Smith. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Genty on 2nd. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll toss it, Genty. Cuts it to the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! What's up?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Buccaneers, first down.
Hey, alert 33.
1st and 10.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
180! Done!
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Pistol. 180! What's up?
He's back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Irving here from the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
180!
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Kings! Stop!
Right back to Irving now. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. He'll throw it. That one's good to Godwin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the give, this is Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, alert 30. What's up?
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers going for the win here. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Run. 180. Done.
Throwing now. Rolling left, buying some time. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
180. What's up?
1st down. They're going to run with Irving. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
180. Real. What's up?
They'll toss it here to Irving. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hand. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it's going to be remembered quite...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
12. Let's get set. Right, 80. 11 MT. 12. Stop.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And it's a moving over. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 33 and a first. Early. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
The 2-yard line.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
And 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead. And try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Raider first down.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Geno now to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. Work in the middle of the field. He's got him there complete. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Geno going to hand it to Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the
Looked
play.
like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
15-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. This from 42 yards out. Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So
both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now, they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go. Oh, can. 11, Thomas. Shot.
They go play action with Burrow. He's got him in, complete. And for Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, 54 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And
that pushes the lead up to 11.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Myers. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
By
Shamar Stewart.
9 on the play.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Here we go. Hey, hold.
Now Gino. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw, Smith. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 57 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Score, Bengals 14, Raiders 10. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Man open left side as well. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running right, here's Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
On point, ready? Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Raiders 10. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Smith. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The Bengals field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Here we go.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. Flushed out right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down.
On first down, it's Genty. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1-1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bengals 31, Raiders 17. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
That's good.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here's Smith. Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Smith. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Second and 21 at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And And he rifles one incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.